I give you every bit of pain I'm feeling, yeah. I give you every bit of fear that's keeping me away from you. And I bow down with all my earthly treasures and all the hopes and dreams that I had treasured to please your heart. With everything I have, I wanna worship you. I surrender all to you. I know that there's nobody more deserving of, nobody worthier than you. And even if they never know my name, I pray that you would let me bring you fame. I wanna worship you, I put aside all of the doubt I'm feeling, yeah. And all the lies that say I won't amount to anything. And when it hurts, I'll still be singing your praises. When I'm done on earth, I'll still be singing your holy name. With everything I have, I wanna worship you. I surrender all to you.
Are we supposed to use our hands?
It is. I just want to get the drinks. Turn it back. So you can put your straw in. Your what? My ashy hands. What?
Ew, it's not sweet.
Oh. Some vanilla syrup. She was so mad. She was mad.
She was mad?
Wait, what time do you have to be back?
4. Oh, I don't think I have time for that. I might have to.
I think it's just a regular sweet.
Oh, this one. She was like, bitch, bye.
No, she literally like rolled her eyes a little bit.
Was it the same girl that I asked to change her?
Yeah. But I'm happy she did that and put it in the cup.
Yeah.
So you can decide how much you want.
What's that?
She should have knew better.
It tastes like nothing. I know. She could have told me.
Because you know their matcha is not sweet. Oh my gosh, guys. I don't even think I started the vlog for today. Welcome to Vlogtober Day 2. We are getting coffee at Capital One Cafe. Today is the last day they do the free coffee, so we had to make sure we came. Andrea got a matcha, but she got cinnamon something cold foam, and she hated it. So she made me go get her syrup. She was scared of the lady. Is it better? Yeah.
So put the whole thing in. It's good though, the syrup. I don't think it's just syrup.
I think it's a flavor. So went to coffee shop, went a little shopping, just a little bit of shopping. I want to show you guys what I did. I edited Vlogtober day 1. Wait, let me make sure my roommate is not here before I start yelling. Okay. No, she is not here. Let me actually talk to y'all because it's 2 braids. I actually did not talk to y'all a lot today because I was editing day 1 literally all day. But it's so cute. I'm so excited. And I feel so like accomplished because I got that done. I got that uploaded. I got my thumbnail and all that kind of stuff. And the thumbnail is actually so cute. I feel like I think I'm really going to enjoy doing Vlogtober. So I'm very happy that Koya encouraged me. Wait, baby, a paper towel would hate to see me coming because I just put a new paper towel roll up there and it's already gone. But no, like I was saying, I'm so happy Koya encouraged me to do Vlogtober because I like it. I'm going to make sure I write down my subscriber, like supporter count when I first start Vlogtober and then when I finish, and let's see if we can get to 700 subscribers by the end of October, Vlogtober, and all that kind of stuff. So I edited the YouTube Vlogtober, and I'm trying to listen, I love a good cortisol release, so I'm going to stress myself out. And I'm also going to do Vlogtober for TikTok as well. So I need to edit. Honestly, the TikTok Vlogtober videos are going to be like a preview to the YouTube because I want people to come over to YouTube because who knows what's going on with TikTok. So I think I'm going to make those like a little preview to the YouTube Vlogtober. But honestly, the TikTok ones are like very sporadic, like my life is. And I don't know, I'm gonna have to see what I have and what I can do with what I have so far. One thing I have been doing is getting like different people to say, welcome to Vlogtober day 1 or welcome to Vlogtober day whatever. And I think y'all saw, and yeah, y'all saw yesterday in yesterday's video, Vlogtober day 1, my little sister said it, but she said it for like YouTube. Well, she said it for TikTok, but I put the clip in there because I thought it was so cute. So for day 2, I don't know if I'm going to put that clip on YouTube, but my grandma said it for day 2 for Vlogtober. So I think that's so cute. And then hopefully, yeah, I think that's so cute. So I just have to plan out the rest of the videos for this week so I can make sure I'm on schedule. I am going home, like back to North Carolina this weekend because my grandpa wants me to go with him somewhere. So that'll be probably Vlogtober day 4 or 5 when y'all will see that. So yeah, that's that. I was gonna tell y'all something else. Y'all, very like, this popped in my head today, right? I don't know why, but you know how people be like they're saved when Christians be like they're saved? Tell me why I never really knew what that meant. I feel like the Holy Spirit gave me like what that actually meant like this week. Like I don't know what I thought being saved meant, but it's literally being saved from going to hell. And I think when that clicked in the membrane, I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'm saved from going to hell, and thank God for that. My Lord, I was so like, girl, you didn't know what saved meant? But no, I did not. I honestly did not know what it meant. But honestly, a lot of the stuff in the Bible, I don't know what it means. Like, I feel like the way I'm actually studying the Bible now, like I'm not just reading it, I'm studying the Bible, and I'm studying it so that like my ADHD mind, and like I'm taking the way I study for MBS and I'm applying it to studying for the Bible because it's studying, and it's like I want to retain the information, I want to actually understand what I'm reading. So I'm taking my study techniques that actually worked for me in MBS, and I'm applying it to my Bible study. And I think it's been helping out a lot so far. It's slowing me down with the reading, of course, but I think it's actually allowing me to like actually understand what's going on and actually like, you know, remember what's going on. So when I Bible study now, what I do is, I guess I can get into this now. What I do now when I Bible study, I'm sorry if I'm just like hitting everywhere, but what I do now when I Bible study is I will read it like, so you know, like when you go to class and you pre-read your material before like the lecture or whatever. So I will read the passage or the chapter, whatever I'm reading. Sometimes I'll do an entire chapter. Sometimes I'll do like a couple of verses, but I'll read, like pre-read what I'm going to be studying that day. And then I'll like ask questions, like write down questions. If I don't understand certain words, I'll write down certain words. And it can be like the word that I've noticed that I use a lot of biblical or religious words, and I really don't truly understand what they mean. Like simple words like grace, simple words like blessed, simple words like, honestly, even Jesus Christ. Like I even looked up what Jesus Christ meant, like what his name meant. And I feel like knowing Omega, I feel like actually taking the time to understand what those words actually mean and the weight those words actually have, and like when you just really understand what those words mean, I think it definitely hits different. Let me go get my Bible so I can see if I can give y'all an example. Bible study in the kitchen is crazy, but like the sun is hitting right here. So I read the She Reads Truth Bible, and it's in Christian Standard. What is it in? Let me stop before I start telling stories. Christian Standard Bible. So I'm in Luke. This morning I read Luke 12. Luke 7 is talking about a centurion's faith. I have no clue what a centurion is. So I know when we went to Galatians, when we were studying, when Andrea and I led Bible study for Galatians, the first Bible study, it was a bunch of words that I looked up. So I looked up Greek Jesus Christ. I also looked up glory. I looked up humbleness. I looked up gospel. I looked up exalt. I looked up, honestly, it's a lot of things like revelation, not rebuking. Oh, I cannot think right now. But long story short is I look up or I write down words that I do not understand, or words that I just feel like the Holy Spirit is telling me to like, okay, you need to dig into this word a little more. I've also been kind of like reading the Bible with more focus on words. So I remember we were studying Galatians in our last Bible study, and the scripture was saying Galatians 16. So basically it was talking about the origin of Paul's gospel. He was trying to like get out that, you know, the gospel is not made up. The gospel came from God himself. And it said, this is 15. But when God, who from my mother's womb set me apart and called me by his grace, was pleased to reveal his son in me so that I could preach him among the Gentiles. And I've been paying attention to like little words like that, because he said to reveal his son in me, not to reveal his son to me. So I don't know, I feel like stuff like that is sticking out to me. So when it sticks out to me, when I read like any certain word that sticks out to me, I make sure I highlight it and I make sure I write it down, because I feel like God is going to reveal why this is the way it is when the time comes. So I like to make sure I have that down. Okay, so after like pre-reading, writing down my questions, I don't care if it's like, who is Jesus? Like, who is God? I feel like when it comes to studying the Bible, no question is a dumb question. I don't think any question is a dumb question, because you have to start from somewhere, and I rather know for sure, like make sure I know what I'm talking about before I like not know, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't even know Jesus had siblings. I had no clue he had siblings. And I feel like that's because I haven't read the Bible chapters that talks about his siblings, but I had no clue he had siblings. But if I would have mentioned that to somebody who would have made me feel dumb, it probably would have like made me not want to read or something like that. But no, I write down all the questions, every single silly question. I write it down when I pre-read. And then so I'm still in the pre-reading phase, but my goal is to only read the Bible. Write down the questions I have, the words I have. If anything sticks out, I write all of that down. And then what I've been using is Haven, the Haven app. If I have like a question that I feel like I can ask really quickly, or like if I want to clarify something, if I think I understand but I want to make sure I clarify, I'll use Haven app, and I'll put that down below. But I try not to use that a lot. So I'll pre-read, write down my questions and stuff. I'll use a Haven app if I need to, or if I feel like I need to. And then what I plan to do is to reread. So before I go on to my commentary, I want to reread all the entire chapter, and I want to break down the verses that stuck out to me the first time I read, because obviously it stuck out to me for a reason. So like, okay, let's dissect this. Let's like actually break down the words that God is using, or the words that whoever the writer is using to, you know, get the point across or get what they're trying to say across. So I'll do that in stage 3. And then if I feel like I need additional help, I guess, I will use the commentary app. And of course I'm praying in between every stage, and like whenever I need to pray for understanding and all that kind of stuff. But that's kind of been like my flow of how I am going into studying the Bible over reading the Bible, and I've actually been enjoying it. Ready to finish Luke. Not that I'm rushing it, but I'm ready to go to a book that I have not read yet. Kind of want to read Revelations, but I'm very scared. I'm not gonna hold you, but I feel like I need to read Revelations soon rather than later. But yeah, last night, I'm trying to think, do I want to order pizza? I would love a pizza right now. But last night I made some homemade hamburger helper, so it's either that or hamburger helper. Let's see how much the cost is. Let's get unready, but not too much, because hey. Okay, no, get unready with me, guys. I don't know why, but my camera looks very wide angle lens, and I don't have my wide angle on today. But no, it's eating. It's eating. I've been watching this show called Doc on Hulu, and it's really, really good. So I'm gonna turn that on. I did not get any footage for Vlogtober for TikTok today. Anyway, yeah, I'm on season 1, episode 5 of Doc, and it's really good. So it's about this doctor. She's I've already watched the episode. She's an attending, and she was like very rude, very like mean attending before she had a car accident. So after she had a car accident, she had a TBI, a traumatic brain injury. So she has a retrograde amnesia. So retrograde amnesia means she can't, retro is old. So new memories are preventing her from recalling old memories. Yeah, retrograde, because it's always affecting the one that's in the name. So she can't remember old stuff. Child, that MCAT stuff. Let me make sure that's right. That MCAT stuff is crazy. Retrograde amnesia. Okay, yeah. So she can't access memory from before her accident. So basically what she has going on is she can't remember only 8 years of her life. So she doesn't remember divorcing her husband, her child dying, becoming an attending, I believe. She doesn't remember a lot of that stuff. And also when she came back from the accident, she was a much kinder and better doctor. But I'm pretty sure it's because the things that happened in those 8 years probably kind of like changed her personality or like affected how she acts. So that's very interesting to like, I don't know, this show is really interesting. But I'm gonna go ahead and get unready. I'm gonna be using this Bioma Melting Balm Cleanser. I actually really like it. And I see, Jesus knew, God knew. He said, I could give her a lot of talents, but singing will not be one. Because if she starts singing, she will.
I want to tell her.
So you want me to back your plan? 6 weeks ago, she woke up still in love with her husband.
There's something I need to tell you. Laura and I are having a baby. Check sugars hourly and get an MRCP.
Exactly. I'll tell you what, once you heal, you can hit up the electric fetus for some vinyl layer. Prince practically live there.
Excellent idea.
I'm good. Forget it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Dr. Richard.
Okay, it's time sensitive.
Psoriasis shut me down.
It stole my motivation. But I'm done.
No. And it is genetic, but we have a very good reason to.
Partial transplant if there's enough of a genetic match. That's a rarely used option and not a good idea.
And your dad needs a whole new.
I don't know who needs to hear this. If you are a lady, I think majority of my audience are of the female gender. Because I don't do anything for the males. Okay? I don't do nothing for them. But y'all, if you're a heavy bleeder on your periods, your proof of non-pregnancy that God gives you every month, get some diapers. And okay, the thought of it may be like, oh, diapers. Girl, you're not old. But get some diapers. Wear them to bed. Because they literally save me every single time. I'm a very heavy bleeder. So I like to wear these to bed because it don't matter if I double up, if I get wide wing, if I do whatever. I still end up bleeding out on the bed, which is quite nasty. I started wearing, I guess they're not called diapers, they're really called period underwear. So good. I just tried this brand called Rail, and it's organic. So I will let you guys, actually I have used these before. They do run kind of big. I have a large, extra large, because I thought I was heavy. I was carrying a wide load, but I feel like I could get away with the medium. I'm not gonna hold you. But yeah, make sure you guys get period underwear if you are a heavy bleeder. I'm gonna put on my retinol. I have not used my retinol in so long, and I feel like my skin is just getting horrible. When I go home this weekend, I low-key want to get some Botox. I wonder if Dr. J would let me, like, I might let her know I'm coming home and that I want to try Botox. But the only thing is, I don't have no Botox money. Like, I need to not be spending my money on that. But no, I'm gonna ask her if she can give me a few units, because I just hate this. I feel like I need a good like 20 units of the I'm a survivor.
We already talked about this last year.
Oh, I have to teach you this.
Isn't that your job?
It's people can forgive if they're told the truth. The real truth, no excuses.
Someone hurt you.
You could say that, yeah. You'll move it.
Ooh. I just drank some pickle juice. And it has a strong, feedback. But, good night. Girl, slow down. I'm about to go to bed, guys. So, I wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching Vlogmas. I don't know why I keep saying Vlogmas. For Vlogtober Day. Okay, now it's all on my face. But no, guys, for real. Thank you guys so much for watching Vlogtober Day 2. And I hope to see you guys back tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great night. God bless. Say your prayers. Talk to God. Do all the things. And yeah. Bye. Good night.